5 times I prayed for something by Krishna's mercy. Yadi shaknoshi gachatvam ati chanchal cheshtit, itya uktva cha nijam karma sa chakara kutumbini. Quote, O naughty child, now try going from here if you can. Having spoken thus, she returned to her household duties. Vishnu Purana 5.6.15. 1. For my new bicycle.
Please, God, can you help me? I don't ask for much. The kids in the neighborhood have these wonderful bikes that they ride with glee. I am stuck without one. My parents only buy me gifts on my birthday. If you can come through for me this one time, I will never ask for anything again.
2. For my sick relative.
Please, God, can you help me? This person has been wonderful. Ever since I have known her, she has been nothing but kind and loving. No one can utter a negative word about her. Now she has this terrible illness. This world is so cruel sometimes. How could this happen? Could you please rescue her? I will never ask for anything else.
3. For my exam.
Please, God, can you help me? This exam means everything. It determines my destiny in the corporate world. I would like to be self-sufficient. I do not want to be a burden on others. A high mark will catch the attention of recruiters. I will be well on my way towards success in the real world.
4. For my job.
Please, God, can you help me? I may not have been the best person recently, but things are tight right now. There are sweeping layoffs at the company. I really hope to keep my job. I am an honest person. I work hard. If you can come through for me, I will never forget it.
5. For my remembrance. Perhaps it is understandable that outsiders would apply a generic and practically meaningless term like Hinduism to describe something of which they barely know. After all, the culture itself bears little similarity with other religious traditions or systems of faith. For purposes of identification in checking a box on a form, a person might identify as Hindu, but that barely begins to tell the story of their objectives in life, the practices they follow, the diet they adhere to, or the places they go to offer worship. Most interesting of all is the variety with which to view the object of worship. There is nothing analogous to Vedanta philosophy and other traditions precisely because Vedanta is based on knowledge. It is not a faith. Vedanta is 2 Sanskrit words put together. Veda refers to knowledge. Anta refers to the end or conclusion. Anta is the finishing line. Vedanta is the last word on knowledge. It is the summit to strive for, to reach, and to take advantage from. Vedanta falls within the category of Hinduism, and you might be surprised to learn that some people reach the conclusion that there is no God, at least not in the typical way we understand him. God is impersonal. He is without attributes, nirguna. He is this formless concept known as Brahman. All of the variety associated with worship in the different statues, paintings, and depictions are merely different representations of this singular energy, which is the source of everything. Except Brahman is not the final word of Vedanta. It is part of the conclusion, but not the complete picture. We see from the above review that there is something common in the people who approach a higher being. When they pray, they inherently acknowledge that there is a person on the other side. Granted, it is likely the highest concept of a person. The person praying may not know to whom their pleas are traveling, in how the response will manifest, but they always think of a person. If the highest concept were just that, a concept, then there is no reason for prayer. The final conclusion, as nicely presented by saintly people of the highest repute, such as Ramanuja, Madhva, and Chaitanya, is that Brahman is but one glimpse into the mysteries of the understanding of transcendence. God is both impersonal and personal. There is both Brahma and Parabrahman. The impersonal is the way to realize that God has His presence everywhere. He is the sum total, but He is also different from that collection. Bhaktya tva ananyaya shakya aham evam vidho arjun jatum drashtum cha tattvain praveshtum cha parantap. Quote, "My dear Arjuna, only by undivided devotional service can I be understood as I am standing before you and can thus be seen directly. Only in this way can you enter into the mysteries of my understanding." Lord Krishna, Bhagavad-gita 11:54. Those who understand this simultaneous oneness and difference tend to pray in a different way. They ask that the object of worship remove illusion. They ask for constant remembrance. More than asking for daily bread, a high-paying job, or good health, they wish to always remain in the presence of the Almighty, seeing Him in all His glory, in all His beauty, and in all His mercy. Someone like Yashoda, who is a mother following household duties, Kutumbani, in the farm community of Gokula, has such a high realization that she actively moves towards keeping the presence of the Supreme Lord within her vicinity. She attempts to bind Him to a mortar. She actually succeeds, to the amazement of yogis, karmis, and jnanis. She even taunts Krishna to try to move, to see what he can do now. Rather than pray, she commands. Overcome by her affection, Krishna feels obligated to oblige, as he does with the devotees who always chant his names, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. In closing, as a child known to pray for just once getting my way, when trouble times descend, straight on knee to bend, a person on the other side, with highest influence to preside, but realization of Yashoda just see, that God not from mortar free.